There is actually a news story that I wanted to share with you that I think this is a relatively big deal. And that is that the private prison industry, here it is. This is Arviva Shen posting it over on the Center for American Progress's blog, Think Progress. The headline is 3 states dump major private prison company in 1 month. And they talk about how Corrections Corporation of America, which is the largest and most powerful of all the private prison companies in the United States, quoting from the article, after extensive reports of abuse, neglect, and even fraud within their operation, lost 4 prison contracts in the past month. Idaho cut ties with the corporation on Wednesday, which had turned, this corporation had turned the state's largest prison into a violent hellhole inmates called Gladiator School. Earlier this year, still quoting from Aviva Shen's reporting, earlier this year, CCA was caught understaffing the prison and using prison gangs to control the population. The company admitted to falsifying nearly 4,800 hours of staffing records to squeeze more money out of the state for non-existent security work. Shift logs at the prison showed the same security guards working for 2 to 3 days at a time without breaks. Last week, Texas closed down 2 CCA prisons, including one with a history of suspicious prisoner deaths. One lawsuit alleges prison staff ignored an inmate's cries for medical assistance, forcing her to give birth in a prison toilet to a baby who died 4 days later. CCA was also booted out of Mississippi earlier this month. Boy, that takes a lot for Bobby Jindal to say, okay, enough already. After multiple... No, wait a minute. He's Louisiana, isn't he? Yeah. Who's the governor of Mississippi? That's old Haley Barbour country, but I'm not sure who's the governor right now. Anyhow, CCA was also booted from Mississippi earlier this month after multiple deadly riots over poor food and sanitation, lack of medical care, mistreatment by guards. Mississippi's hiring another private prison company. Oh, no. To take over CCA's company. Yeah, you know, this privatization thing, it didn't work with this company, so we'll try it with another company. No, it just doesn't work. Every for-profit company is going to run your prison in a way that their CEO and their stockholders can skim money off the top. And instead of skimming money off the top, that state money that is going to the prisons should be used to rehabilitate people who are going to be sent back into the state population. We're not talking about dog kennels here, and even dog kennels or animal control, pounds, should be run by the state. They shouldn't be run by private corporations that are going to try and cut corners to make profits. The GEO Group, Mississippi terminated a contract with another major private prison company, the GEO Group, after it was found guilty of turning a juvenile facility into, quote, a cesspool of unconstitutional and inhuman acts, end quote. This is incredible. Now, this is an industry, so they're going to be out there buying politicians and buying public opinion and lobbying and, national security, military services, and police services are things that should never have been outsourced in the first place. This is like this is the evil side of Reaganomics. I mean, just plain evil, corrupting government.